The good thing about being in Pineapple Express is everybody's a producer here. Everybody produces music. Everybody.
But does Yogi allow them to? I'm just asking, sorry. Wow, Musafir, what an incredible track, Yogi. What an incredible track, AC. Arjun, Ujwal, and Jyothish. You guys, wow. I'm speechless, because this is the only track that, from Soundcheck, that, I felt like I should jump in on it. And even though you feel like, you're going to say that, we invited you, but honestly, I was hoping that you invite me on this track. No, really. I mean, it is such a beautiful, beautiful journey, I would say. The song, when you click the song, it's a 7+ minute song, but at no stage you feel disengaged. There is so much love and energy and travel and journey in this song. How did you write this, Yogi?
It's taken so long, the process, that I've probably lost track of what led to what, but my only friend from college, because I only went to college for about maybe a month.
Ditto, man. I went for 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
In a year, and then I dropped out. I think I've written my life's best music when the two of us have just been chilling and writing music for no real purpose, but for the sake of music itself. I feel like most of Pineapple Express's music is music for the sake of music. And
that's how it should be?
Yeah, I suppose.
And that's what I felt in every beat of Musafir. Whether you move from 5/4 to 4/4 or vice versa. It's just insane. How do you think of changing beats in this time signatures in this song?
I look at a song as a collection of sections. Section A and Section C might not have anything to do with each other. As long as Section A flows into Section B nicely and B flows into C nicely, it doesn't matter if I went from 4/4 to 13/8 or whatever.
And that's what I feel in every section of the song. There's so much of emotion, there's so much of color. There is a great blend of Indian classical with progressive rock, and there's so many genres blending. You can't even put it in one, one section.
We struggle with it as well.
He thinks like a guitar player. Then when the songwriter actually thinks like a guitar player, he makes the guitar player's life easy.
That's true.
So does he tell you like, or does he make it difficult?
So
yeah, you can be honest.
Since he thinks as a guitar player, he still writes as a keyboard player. So it takes a bit of effort and communication to transcribe that onto the other instrument.
Yeah.
But it helps that he's as much of a nerd about guitar and guitar tones as I am.
Sure.
So we get very interactive and we get neck deep into the whole creative process.
Fights?
Well,
arguments.
It doesn't get heated because we get on the same page pretty easily.
I don't think we've ever really argued.
Yeah.
And how do you always like be part of the process with Yogi when he's writing?
Sometimes Yogi just calls me up and says, "Hey, I dreamt of a track and here it is. I've produced it in the last 10 hours. Can we do something on it?" The good thing about being in Pineapple Express is everybody's a producer here. Everybody produces music. Everybody.
But does Yogi allow them to? I'm just asking, sorry.
That's a good question.
How many years you guys have been together writing music?
About 6, I suppose.
6.5, yeah.
6.5? 6.5.
That's a good amount of time.
Although we've been together for 6.5 years, it was not all of us at once.
Right.
We kept adding, we kept building. Building's a great word.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to also ask Ujwal, I think you're the newest in the band?
Sort of, as a full-time member, but I've been sessioning with them for about 5 years now.
But sometimes when you're programming drums, you can do many things, and then The programmers don't realize that drummers have 2 legs and 2 hands, and then how do you?
Yeah, I
do
haven't
But
done
I
that
think
too.
I think we are lucky that way. He also thinks like a drummer,
yeah.
which is a good thing and a bad thing because it makes my life hard.
But also easy.
And also easy.
Well, you sound incredible, really, with the band, and
Thank you so
you
much.
guys sound so tight together as a band. And Arjun, you bring such beautiful colors in the band.
Thank you.
Have you always, liked their music? How was your participation in the band? Please tell us.
I wanted to play flute in a place where you wouldn't imagine flute to be. I wanted to play something that was not meant for flute. To be honest, I was practicing Metallica riffs on flute.
That's really amazing. It's good to be unique. It's good.
Very honestly. Yeah. Luckily, I met these guys, and Yogi asked me to, hop onto this.
I stole him.
Yeah, yeah. It was one day where I was line checking for his actual flautist, and then he asked me to join the next.
Well, the fact that you guys have, that your sound is very unique, and I really hope and pray. First of all, I'm really grateful that you're part of Soundcheck in a big way, and for me, it's very important because I'm also a small part of the song, and it gives me so much happiness, and you guys do it so beautifully.
Honestly, we are. It's a true pleasure and honor that you've had us on this. It means the absolute world to us.
No, it's the other way around, honestly.
No, it is the other way around.
You showed us your perspective of things. You should also hear us out on our perspective of things.
Okay.
We've been playing in the indie scene all our lives.
Indie scene is no more indie scene, buddy. It's India scene now. Because people are writing original music everywhere, all the time. And, Pineapple Express is really, creating a huge sort of inspiration to so many people. This absolute fearless attitude of yours, just full art and all heart. Thank you. And thank you for making timeless music once again. Speaking of timeless, there's this brand that I really like. It's an organic brand called Moha. It's been around it's part of a pharmaceutical brand for 75 years. And they make some really cool organic products like creams and, different things. This one is especially very relevant now because I wear these. It's a sunscreen, and I really like it because it's, kind of very cool, and it's made out of organic stuff. So
Very nice.
let's take a picture. Thank you so much.
Thank
For all of you.
Thank you.
Thanks.